Wagwan and what's up? Here we are, season final of Young Justice. Last time we saw Zod and gang escape from the Phantom Zone. He kind of made this big stand in Metropolis of how he's going to let Superboy kill Superman and he's going to take over the world and you'd be stupid to stop him. His missus is now the Emerald something, Emerald Empress. This big eyeball came out and gave her magic, I think. I'm not too sure. Nightwing's dead. Rocket is missing. Didn't make it through the Phantom Zone and kind of was in a boom tube whilst it shut, and no one knows what happens when that happens. So I'm sure that we'll have to go and have a conversation with Metro at some point to find her, because he knows everything about everything, or the New Gods, one of the lot. Halo might even know. Who knows? But yeah, without much further ado, let's get into it. I'm very excited. It's been a very good season, and if you guys enjoy, remember to like and subscribe.
And a new day will dawn on this world. Today rechristened as New Krypton. Rechristened in the...
But why? Well, it didn't end so well for old Krypton, so it's not going to end well for new Krypton. Just keep calling it Earth and have a field day. It's not that deep, it's just a name. One final time, I think we deserve to jam out to the theme song this season. I think we've earned it. I told you by some miracle Dick Grayson will survive. I told you, he's probably had to bring his heartbeat down or something like that.
Dick. Might have killed me, but I rolled with it.
And cut yourself to fake an injury.
Forehead bleeds look bad, but aren't. It's an old pro wrestling trick.
Then you slowed your pulse to fake your death.
Bro, come on! Roll a clip from last episode where I said he's probably slowed his heartbeat. Go on, roll the clip. Listen, mate, he ain't dead. Yeah, he would have learned how to like put his heartbeat down to like 1 beat per minute or something. Good. See, I'm just too good at this.
Superman and Orion rushed forward to take the brunt of the blast, giving Saturn Girl and I the chance to create the illusion you saw.
Faking your deaths.
Fucking hell, man. They're good. They're good in this. They are really good with how they've come up with some of the plans.
She didn't make it.
It just gets worse and worse. But we'll have to mourn Raquel later.
Hang on, we don't know she's dead. We don't know she's dead. They said last episode, we don't know what happens if a boom tube closes in on you. She could be stuck in the zone, or she could be elsewhere on Earth, or in the universe. And we know she doesn't need a spacesuit to survive. She's got all that fucking tech and shit.
I'm gonna like being your uncle. I can't kill him again. He's family.
I told you.
Yes! Come on, Conor. I knew you'd pull through.
Where are these enemies?
Mate, that was class. You had to tell him with the fire. Aqualad. I'm going to keep calling him Aqualad because that's how I've always known him. With the water stealing the portal. Oh, mate, I like that. Oh, and Tigress with the arrow. Mate, they're just working to their strengths.
Better take this one down before he goes all super.
Right, before.
Mate, Tigress and Nightwing's chemistry is out of this world. The last couple of episodes, I've kind of noticed it. They kind of back and forth with each other. Who knows? It's just another one of the main team for Nightwing to plough. Zatanna, Rocket, and now maybe Artemis. Fair play. Man, stop that shit and make me cry. I waited so long for this. 22 episodes. And it's finally happened. Mate, I was in bits when he died, and now you're bringing him back, and I don't know if I can handle that either.
And my history with the House of L.
So, for the future of New Krypton.
For the future of Earth.
Yeah, man, for the future of Earth. A super fight. Oh, I'm ready to see this little bastard be kicked in. I'm not gonna lie. He's been winding me up a little bit.
It has made me a god. You want to be a god? You'll have to go through me.
Mate, I knew it. Megan's too elite to die like that. I was like, oh, look, she's got the mind games. As if they're going to rip out Megan's heart. That'd be a right turntable. Save Conor, kills Megan. That would be jokes. You know what? I low-key think we should keep the white suit for Conor. It's like the black t-shirt was cool, but the white suit is elite.
Miss me? Rocket? How? I'll explain later.
New Genesis. She 100% ended up on New Genesis. There's no doubt in my mind. She's got the time sphere, so she would have had to have gone to the vault.
You were glad Conor was dead.
No.
That's the most satisfying thing that's happened all season. I'm so happy. This all could go to shit in the next 14 minutes, but as long as he stays in the Phantom Zone, man of act, man. Fucking hell. The Megan's last line to him as well was so cold.
Matt, with lore on the loose in a time sphere, we're right back where we started.
We won the battle, but not the war.
Well, yeah, but the war's not over. Like, hear me out. The whole Justice League knows what's going on now. And as long as there's no way back to the Phantom Zone, if you manage to sort out the cube thingy, there's no way back to the Phantom Zone. Like, and the bus. So, it's kind of over. You kind of did win. It's just Law's odds you got to take out.
Black tie optional. Masks and capes optional. Don't worry. Everyone invited is in the know.
Oh, and no gifts. We just love to have you there to share our joy.
Okay, he's gone back for the black t-shirt, but fair. He's healing a bit, you know. His whole face was red earlier, so he is healing. Not that it's a problem if he doesn't, because it looks fucking sick. But I knew it'd end with the wedding anyway. I thought, if he comes back, we're ending with the wedding. Full circle and that, I like it.
Oh, Marie.
XE18.
Hey, yo! Halo and Livewire sorted it out. You know, together, I like that for them. Bruce, a Green Arrow. A lot of these people we haven't seen in a very long time. It's very cool.
Love and care about you. But I've moved on. You need to move on too.
That's fair. Nah, I respect her decision. He was a right dickhead the last time they saw each other, so fair enough.
A single Kryptonian in the zone. Clarion was surprisingly cooperative. He seemed to enjoy the hunt.
Mate, the light. Although they weren't the main enemy, but they were still on it this season, weren't they? They've got all the Kryptonians. Clarion, obviously, because he's the best member of the team. He's done it again. Yeah. I'm interested to hear what he's saying, though.
For the Shen.
It will suffice. Does this planet have a name?
I'm sure that has some meaning somewhere. Not that I know of any meaning. I'll do some research at the end. But this little bastard got out again. A planet for the Arshen, although I think might help things on Mars a little bit, I think is going to create a lot of problems. And we're we're getting hints for season 5, so I'm going to assume that's been confirmed now. That we will get season 5. It's banging. It was best show ever.
How did you survive?
The bore tube was collapsing, and I didn't make it out. But somehow my force bubble protected me, and I popped up in Metron's...
Oh, I'm too good. I'm too good. I said we need a trip to Metron and the Vault. Metron knows everything about boom tubes. And I said she'll end up on New Genesis. But I mean, technically not New Genesis, but Metron's a new god. So I'm still taking points for this. This was an outrageous guess. That's twice. That's twice now with Dick and the fake death and her. Oh, I'm taking massive points from this.
Where Metron offered Lord Zod's repaired time sphere as my way home.
Spoiler. I'm surprised Metron was so cooperative.
No, he has another agenda. Let's be honest. He does have another agenda. So I'm interested to see what his angle is. Metron always has an angle.
Wait, no!
Wow. Okay. Wow, Metron played him. Why? That's mental. Because I was agreeing with what he was saying. Metron's nice it. So is the series going to be a loop? Is he just looped it so everything just keeps happening? And that's how they're going to end it. But no, Metron has fully finessed him and killed him off. Which is deep. He was only a kid, to be fair. Like, it was a bit peak, but he did deserve it. That makes sense. He was the shadow. He always died there. I can't believe I didn't see that.
But you never told me. Why was I so important?
You'll see.
Don't like his haircut. I mean, I can't speak because mine's shite right now. But the scruffy hair he had in the video was really cool. It was like a short version of what it was. But he looks like Lex Luthor there. It's scary. But yeah, Legion of Heroes are back in their time. Everything's kind of sorted itself out in a way.
So I was the only one who didn't know my friends were all superheroes, and the reason I didn't know was because everyone thought I already knew? Shh, shush.
If anything was true about me in real life, it would be that right there. Oh, that's jokes.
That even death can't part these two. Still, before the next supervillain attacks, let's get right to the exchange of vows.
Let's just get on with it. You're waffling. We've had one failed wedding this season. We don't need to end the season with another one. Stop waffling, get on with it.
What it meant to be in love. But your purity of spirit taught me what true love and commitment really are.
There's some nice vows. I like that.
This
you may kiss the bride.
Oh, there you go. Nice way to end the season. I mean, we've got 2 minutes left. I'm sure nothing can go wrong. I'm sure.
Lucky lady is Icicle Jr. Okay, did not see that coming.
I guess I was right. Wow. Really? We're not going to have some bigger threat? Okay, not going to complain.
5 minutes later.
No, I knew it, fucking knew it. Never ends well. Not in the DC universe, there's always something. There we go, that's much more on form. Let's get into it, shall we?
Decades ago, she was sent to the Phantom Zone alone. This is Kara Zor-El.
Wow. Well, we wondered what happened to her. Mary, that is. That's fair enough. We knew she was turning evil after the Zatanna arc. But Kara, I'm shocked we didn't see. I mean, it doesn't make sense why we didn't see her in the Phantom Zone, but I'm kind of happy we didn't, because this was a cool reveal, and it looks like it's very similar to, I can't think of what it's called. It's the animated movie, and it's Batman, Superman, and it's like Darkseid has control of Supergirl, and yeah. But I thought Granny Goodness was dead. Did I completely forget what happened at the end of season 3? But anyway, not that that's relevant. But Kara Zor-El is going to be, well, I hope not the entire threat for next season, because we've just done the whole Kryptonian thing. So, you know, I'm happy for her to be a bit of a threat. But that'll be the next redeemed character, I'd assume, anyway. And yeah, very cool. Nice little nod. I'm interested to see what they'll do with that. Like I said, I don't want her to be the big threat of next season. Well, that is that. My hat goes off. It was a solid season. It was a solid ending. It didn't feel rushed. It was the one thing I was worried about, that, you know, we've still got this big thing for the last episode, but actually the battle didn't seem rushed. They used the leaguers they had there very well. They played to their advantages. I especially like the dialogue. And when I've been recording for 40 minutes and dialogue from the start of the episode sticks in my head, you know it's quite good dialogue. It was between Superman and Superboy, where Superman says they're good, but they're not in sync, and it makes sense because obviously Superman and Superboy have trained together throughout the show, and Zod and young Zod have never really fought together before, so I liked that, and I liked that they played to advantage there, as well as Tigress and Nightwing using their forms as well. And they went for the targets they knew they could handle, and it wasn't like it was balanced enough that it was interesting to watch, but it didn't feel like they were trying to balance it too much, because they were all Kryptonian at the end of the day. It was just some hadn't had as much sun absorption, and it just felt right for Conor to be fighting Zod, and it felt right for Clark to be as well. And then, you know, Miss Martian had her thing with her brother, so that felt right, and it all felt like it fit into their own places. So those fights with the big bads was sort of, those felt natural that those people were fighting those people, and it wasn't forced that, oh, we're going to get the powerhouses against the powerhouses. There was a story leading to that. The only thing you could argue was Zatanna and Emerald Empress, but, you know, everyone had to go with Emerald Empress. You had Zatanna, Miss Martian, I'm pretty sure Conor got a couple hits in. So that was really, really nice with that fight. The wedding, beautiful, you know, as expected. We've seen the lights got plans. They've got the Kryptonians. Darkseid and Apocalypse have got plans. They've got Kryptonians and Shazam. And then obviously Maleficent Axe got plans. He's got a planet for his own kind. Whether he will just keep that as a peaceful thing, very unlikely. But all the Arshen Martians will now be on, I can't think of, Durham? I think it might have been Durham, the planet. So that's cool. Obviously, Emerald Empress was taken back to Daxam, so there's unsolved story there. There's a lot of things they can pick up with Season 5. I like that. Because it wasn't like they left stuff open. And, you know, we've still got with other stuff that have been left throughout the series as well, like Jason Todd has popped up multiple times, Damian Wayne, Ra's al Ghul, Cheshire. I'm just scrolling through the episodes and I'm just picking up on the bits I remember. But there's still bits as well. Brion that can still link into next season as well, but haven't completely been finished. So yeah, it was a really good ending. Well happy with that. Vows were beautiful for the wedding. I like that the whole team's still alive, you know. Considering there hasn't, after Conor, there hasn't been a lot of death in the season. I was quite happy that they all stayed alive at the end. I'd like to see a bit more death next season. Some minor characters, some major characters, just because it's felt like there's not been a lot at stake. I really did think Beast Boy was going to kill himself. I didn't know if Conor was going to come back when he first died, but as the season progressed, it became more obvious. But I think the only thing it suffers from is that risk factor of no one actually died. Someone probably did die, but no one in my mind that I remember is permanently dead. That was like a big part of, not a big part, but not even like I don't know. Did anyone actually die this season? That will be. I don't think they did, other than Kid Zod. He died right at the end. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Metron's got a plan clearly as well, because he wanted Kid Zod dead for whatever reason. Either he probably has an alliance with someone, or he probably doesn't actually. He's very much his own thing. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. I'm glad I did a separate video for this. I've paused it quite a lot, and there's a lot to talk about. So yeah, I'm gonna make a video on my favourite arcs, and then, you know, I think in that video it'll be like an overall breakdown of the season. But I'll rank the arcs. I'll rank what I liked and disliked about them, and I'll get an overall sort of ranking of whose arc was best, whose arc was worst, what they can improve and stuff. So if you guys want to see that, remember to subscribe. That'll probably be out within the next week. I'll try and get on that. But yeah, let me know what you thought of the season, what you thought of the episode, everything, what your theories are for season 5. And if you guys enjoyed, remember to like and subscribe. I will see you in the next one. Peace.